BA, you go from your worst game of the year to probably one of your best.
Frustrating.
In 5 days. Frustrating.
Yeah, no, we just had the chat, but I don't want to keep talking about it. It was only a couple of weeks ago. We on a 5-day turnaround, we went out and played like that against, Penrith, who were the best team over the last couple of years. So it's there, it's in us. We've got to have that killer instinct and that drive to want to do it every week. So that's my job. I've got to make sure I find that and get them coming like that every week. Because I thought the Roosters played really well. They come at us hard, especially in the second half. They come at us hard.
Is there something you look at this week that you pinpoint that maybe you got right or you...
No, it's got... The boys prepare well every week. We just got to make sure that we don't go to games thinking that we're going to rely on our talent. We've got to rely on what we're good at. And we showed that tonight. And, we were close to our best version of ourselves. And we've got to do that every week. And then the talent will come off the back of it.
I think your props combined for more than 400 metres tonight. Did you need to say anything to you, or did they just know, just knuckle down and...
Well, they know what works for us, and I'm sure other teams know what works for us, but you still got to, stop it. So, they're extremely good tonight.
And the offloading from your back row is probably the best game Sean Lane's played maybe in his career.
Yeah, well, I thought there was only a couple of minutes in. He got a good early red zone carry and ran hard, and that was the key for Laney, running hard, and then the offloads come off the back of it.
Was there a plan around putting Madison in as well to start the game around that offloading, and that could be a factor for you?
I think the balance of our team works well with Ice on the edge. He's a good tackle breaker. Murata was, I thought, explosive off the bench for us, and then Matto just, on the back of what Junior and Reg can provide, just, helps with Mitch, Dylan and Gutho with the shape.
Brad, what is that first half rate with, all the ones you've coached?
Oh, it's pretty good. Just ask the boys to make sure that, I think the last couple of times we've played the Roosters, we haven't been our best version of ourselves, and I just wanted to make sure that, we're our best version of what we're good at, and if it was good enough, we'll go from there.
And I was discussing, what about the 2 tackles Gutho made? There was one to try sabre on Crichton, and then at the other end he forces Joey Manu back.
Well, it's just it's expected with him in it. He does it all the time for us. So it's we should highlight it more, but we just know he's going to do it. So unfortunate for him, but that's his job, and he does it for us every week.
That second half as well must be almost more pleasing as a coach, because it's easy to do sometimes to go one way, but much more difficult to go the other way. In terms of when you're already that far ahead, to keep up the intensity.
I liked our second half better than our first half. Because I thought they would come at us extremely hard. They were carrying off the back fence in the second half, and they were having a red hot crack. And I was extremely happy with our second half because we showed plenty of grit. They had some good possession, so I was probably more happy with the second half.
Yeah, it was a really good game. Thanks for the questions.
Brad, Regan was placed on report in the first half. Did you have a view on that?
No, there's nothing in that. It's fine. It's just a penalty. Not even a penalty.
I'm just joking.
On the field, mate, what did it feel like from last week to this week, the turnaround, and what does it feel like when it changes like that?
Yeah, as Brad said, it's just frustrating. Don't know what it is. We just need to make sure that we can come every week. We've got a bit of a break now, and we have to come every week. Teams are going to come after us, and we have to make sure that we're ready to grind them and play the 80 minutes. But it shows that we can do it, but we just have to do it every single week.
How easy is it playing behind guys like Reg and Junior when they've probably got a point to prove?
Yeah, as you said, I think they carried for 400 metres, which is pretty silly. And when your front rows are doing that, and then Mitchie and Dill are playing off the back of that, makes my job pretty easy. And as Brad said, probably the second half was more impressive with our D and being able to withstand what they had.
Brad, how did Ice pull up?
Yeah, he's fine. Yep.
Talk about Ryan Madison, that possibly he's re-signed. Can you tell us anything about that? There's talk about that today. Do we know anything?
Yeah, he's staying. Yep, I'm not sure if he's actually signed the contract, but he's committed to the club moving forward.
How long for, do you know?
Yeah, 4 years. Next 4 years, so yep.
That's great.
Yeah, it's good for the club. Yeah, look, it's hard, Jake, to keep them all together, but I think the club's done a good job to put ourselves in this position where the boys want to stay, and Matto announced it to the team tonight, so it was a nice boost for us going into the game.